So one man has now become, Nigeria has been handed over to one man. All institutions in Nigeria have been handed over to one man. The courts have been handed over to him. The police have been handed over to him. The military have been handed over to him. To use as we, to hunt people in River State, to hunt us to submission, to make us slaves. And every Rivers man must accept it. Because you are from Kano. Because you are from Lagos, because you are from Sokoto, because you are from Ogun State. It doesn't matter to you that Nigeria is traveling fast without break on a dangerous expressway.
You remember on Saturday we just passed so the 5th of October 2024, the Rivers State had their 23 local government election. Yes, the local government election they had in Rivers State. I posted it on this page, so if you have not watched it, go back to my channel, go back to my videos here, you will see that video. So now, but something happened that day. That day, there was a military helicopter roving around Rivers State.
Yes, if you did like that, yeah. Yes.
Yes, the helicopter was roving all around River State all through the day. Asari Dukobu came out to say that, see, military, why wanna go send helicopter, war helicopter on this day of local government election? You know, Asari Dukobu came out to warn and was telling them that he will shut down that helicopter. Now, news that we are getting now is that the police has come out to say that they are not the owner of that helicopter. The army has come out to say they are not the owner of that helicopter. The Air Force has come out to say they are not the owner of that helicopter. The Navy, all the forces has come out to say they are not the owner of that helicopter. So the big question now is, who is the owner of that military helicopter that was roving around River State on Saturday? You see, when I tell you to pray for River State and when I tell you to pray for Nigeria, some of you did not pray that prayer. Yeah, some of you did not pray that prayer, but because you don't understand what is about to befall this country, or some of us don't even understand what is happening in Nigeria recently. So, terrorists has the right now to fly a helicopter around states without the notice or without the authority or without any noticing of the Air Force in that state. Is that what is happening in Nigeria? Anyway, it has been confirmed that that helicopter is not a military helicopter. The military has come out to make that statement that that helicopter is not theirs. But there's another thing we think about that. If the military say they are not the owner of that helicopter, does it mean they are not aware that day that that helicopter was flying? Because I know there are so many military bases in River State and they saw that helicopter flying that day. And that was a war helicopter, in case you don't know. And they say they don't know about it. Anyways, I will allow you to watch this video where Asari Dukobu has made a video saying that CO military has come out to deny. Everybody has come out to deny. So we don't know who get that helicopter. So please watch the video now. As you're watching it, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Alright? And turn on your notification button, very important, so you get notified anytime I drop a video. Okay? So now please watch the video.
If they are the military, why were they flying an unmarked helicopter? Carrying two brandy machine guns, every 20 guns. Intimidation. And these helicopters were unmarked. They were all unmarked. There was no Air Force logo on them. You can see the helicopter. The two helicopters that flew, there was no Air Force logo on them. There was no Nigerian police logo on them. I don't think there was Nigerian Army logo on them. Look at how low they are flying on top of the solar light pole. Very low.
So let me pause it so that you can see it clearly. Just pause it.
flying very low, falling trees, by planting this thing. Look at them flying on the treetop. Flying on the treetop.
Look at the distance to the mango tree. Very close. To the canal tree. Very, very close.
They flew over. The military said they were not, the police said they were not providing security. So, what were they doing here? Why were they flying this low? What if it had caused injury to people? Why were they flying this low? Why were they flying this low? Frightening people. The question we are asking, where did these helicopters come from? Who leased them? Who hired them? Who chartered these helicopters? Are they military undercover helicopters? If they are military undercover helicopters, what were they doing on election day? My life is not important. I can be taken out at any time. So they came to take me out. As the lamb led to the slaughter, he opened not his mouth. I am not that lamb. I will open my mouth and I will talk. I did not ask a helicopter to come to my house to come and take me out. I didn't look for any helicopter to go anywhere. People cannot wear Nigerian uniform or whatever and feel that they have the right to do whatever they like and there is no law and they can take people's life at will. How can they do that? How can they even conceive that they can take people's life at will? Have they been taking Boko Haram people's life at will? Have they been taking ESN people's life at will? Have they been taking bandits' life at will? Have they been taking cattle rustlers' life at will? If somebody is quietly somewhere, they want to take his life at will. Because of one man, 1 year of Wike. We did not go to Yeso Wike's house. We didn't look for trouble. It might not sound reasonable to you. To hell with you if it doesn't sound reasonable to you. We didn't go to Yeso Wike's house. We didn't go to the house of any of his followers, his former outcome chairman and so on. We didn't go to their house. We know where their houses are. So one man has now become, Nigeria has been handed over to one man. All institutions in Nigeria have been handed over to one man. The courts have been handed over to him. The police have been handed over to him. The military have been handed over to him. To use as will, to hunt people in River State, to hunt us to submission, to make us slaves. And every Rivers man must accept it. Because you are from Kano. Because you are from Lagos. Because you are from Sokoto. Because you are from Ogun State. It doesn't matter to you that Nigeria is traveling fast without break on a dangerous expressway where all institutions of state power, all institutions of state coercive power have been handed over to one man to kill, to maim, and to destroy. He has people on the street with him. Look at them. The election in Rivers State was the most peaceful election. Look at the same style. As if it is the same picture like Abloma. His men are there shooting people. See what? You are hearing the same language used at Abloma. Is the language being used there. Correct, look at. We all get you.
People are running. No peace in the good for now. Everyone's running.
The helicopter did not go there. Where wicked men were shooting at the greeter, the helicopter did not go there.
Mercy's fighting themselves. Where are you going to become one of the Matthias? The men are fighting for. Then they ask, enjoy themselves.
That's the wicked. They are going to fight.
The same pattern, almost the same type of video.
Go short. Everywhere. See men.
The helicopter did not go to greeter. The helicopter did not go to Che. The helicopter did not go to Biakwa near Wike's house where we heard there was some violence.
Forget you.
Forget you. The same language. So Wike is deploying people every election, IYC election, he deploys his men to kill and to maim. Local government election, he deploys his men to kill and to maim. Rivers people will not allow Wike. We don't want trouble. No. I did that live video as a warning. So somebody is in the military, he's happy, he wants to kill me. So when he comes to kill me, he will kill me and just go away. Nobody will do anything to him. He has achieved his purpose. He has killed me. My life means nothing. That. My life means nothing. We are warning. President Ahmed Bola Tinubu, I have known you for a long time. You have not contained the war in the northeast, northwest, and north central. Because of Wike, you want to open another war front. You have not contained the war in the southeast. Let Nigeria not scatter under your worship. I'm telling you the truth. Let Nigeria not scatter under your watch. Like I always tell people, from when I was in my 20s, I confronted power. I confronted power. I have put my life on the line. I have put my life at stake. I'm not the most powerful person, but I believe whether I do the right thing or not, I'll still die. So I choose to do the right thing. It is doing the right thing and standing on the side of the right that brought you and I together, President Ahmed Bola Tinubu. I don't know what had gone wrong. Whatever it is that had gone wrong, under your watch, things are happening. You think that any contractor you give pipeline contract will be able to secure the pipeline with the sort of military you have? Who is going to confront them when they want to take the oil for themselves, which they are doing? I said it and I became their enemy. Saying the truth, I became their enemy. Your contractor will not say, but your oil production will continue to fall. You will get the oil. Because you can't confront the truth. You can't accept the truth. And anybody who stands on their way, when people feel entitled, they're paid by the taxpayers' money, and they feel entitled, that even the government belongs to them, the civilian authority must submit to them. Everybody's afraid of them because we don't want a military coup. And as such, people cannot talk. And then everybody is suffering. People are starving to death. As I'm talking to you, there's a crowd outside my house. A bag of rice is now 110,000. Minimum wage is 70,000. How are they going to afford it? I had offered and volunteered to stand You didn't give me what I have. You have given me nothing. I don't bother my head. I've always said my friendship with you have nothing to do. You stood by me when I needed you. If at that time you did not stand by me, maybe I will not be alive to tell this story and to be here. Is that what you want to take back? Because you assisted me, and now you are in power, it's an opportunity to take my life. Using Wike as a proxy. That's the question. It's an opportunity to take my life using Wike. Local government elections were held in all other states. Why is Rivers State? Why do you think that you can take all of us and make us slaves? I'm standing on your way and Wike's way to make Rivers and Ijaw people slaves, so that any king of Dukobu and everybody will gather and say, worship at the temple of Wike, the new Baal of our time. If Wike was not there, I will not be this, I will not be that. That is what you have refused our people to. And because I have refused to be refused, and I will continue to be refused to be reduced, Wike is not in my category. For him to be in my category, he must have a progenitor like King Amakro, which he will never have. For him to be on the same level with me, he must have a father like Honorable Justice, which he will not have. For him to be in the same category with me, he must be like Dukobu Asari, which he will never be. I did not take any position. I've never been governor. I've never been anything. Being governor is what? People elect, or they re-election. Any fool can be elected. Any idiot can be elected. Any bastard can be elected. Any efulefu can be elected. Any namachopri can be elected. In which category he falls in? So who hand over these helicopters to him? The governor of Rivers State, the government of Rivers State did not request for these helicopters. Wike is the chief security officer of Rivers State. Wike is the chief security officer of Rivers State. Look at them, the way we're embarrassing and destroying institutions because of Wike. Court will be giving conflicting judgment. People decamped, showed themselves, swore affidavit. One fraudulent judge, shameless judge, will say they dumped a video on us. Like I said before, we will continue until people will lose all their respect for this institution. And the pronouncement of this institution will mean nothing. We continue on this path until people will say enough is enough, to hell with this institution. Na yana binabo, papa rest of the papa. Correct the name that make it all over. Omen di correct the ọkọ̀rọ̀ èdìrí yọ lọ́sàgẹ́ ọkọ̀rọ̀ èdìrí bá fún bára la bára yọ̀ la. Ìdìrí play manga of if you are looking for what's wise charms and juju, come and meet me. Ìdìrí play manga of bẹ́ẹ̀ la ọ̀dìrí ma play ma pa. Wike dìrí mẹ́ kálákálá pa ìpa ìdìrí mẹ́ ara ń play ma pa. These things are enough now. The first lady, what are you? You can advise your husband. this part, this part will be very curious. See, if Sim is not the governor of Rivers State and somebody else is governor, by now, the bloodbath in Rivers State, everybody just enduring, everybody just, people are just holding themselves. Please, everything is there. If they are doing naming ceremony, he goes there. It's a political rally. It's politics. Everywhere he goes to. All institutions have been destroyed for the sake of one man. I've never seen this. I never thought about this. I'm seeing something new. It has never happened. All the elders in Nigeria, all the elder statements, General Kowan, General Babangida, Abdusalam Abubakar, Goodluck Jonathan, General Muhammad Buhari. This is the time you have to lend your voice to come out and rescue Nigeria. Don't say, they will not listen. Come out and lend your voice. This is becoming too much. The path they are traveling, the speed at which they are going, with a very rickety and very, very rickety vehicle without brake. They crash. They crash. They crash. We cannot salvage anything from the vehicle. We can't salvage anything from the vehicle. Newsmen, people from the news media, Arise and other people were here. I voted yesterday. My vote was counted. I was accredited. I voted in my unit. About 184 people voted in my unit. We did not leak. Out of 500 and something voters, 184 people. It's not abracadabra voting, where 120 people will be accredited and 500 will vote. There was absolute peace across most of the local government. Even a banger was not true. In conclusion, I want to say, a proper investigation should be carried out. The helicopter as shown was not marked. And who were the people inside the helicopter that directed them to my grandfather's house in Tarasomba of Ward 6, and to my grandmother's house, Wilkins in Togokule's house in Ward 3, people of Ward 3, and to my houses at Dadobu Street, Honorable Dadobu Street, at Obama, and at Q. Who directed those helicopters to my house? Who was in the helicopter that brought them to this house? What was their mission? If, as they were flying, if I did not shout, would they not have killed me and my sister Boma Bullet? Because at the time they were flying over my father's house, my sister Boma Bullet was there with photos at the booth opposite my father's house, at the unit opposite my father's house. My younger sister Boma was there with almost all my siblings who had come all over the world to do the election. Almost all my siblings. Ibe was there, Obuwa was there, Sokibrem was there.
So you have seen it. What do you think? What do you think? But please don't forget to pray for Rivers State and pray for Nigeria. Pray for yourself, because we don't know what is about to befall this country. Honestly speaking, we don't know what is about to befall this country. So thank you very much for watching. Once again, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, right? And turn on your notification button so you get notified anytime I upload a video. All right? So thank you and God bless you.